Welcome back to another video. My name is Chris North and you are watching Smelly King Fragrance Reviews. Today I want to do my first impressions of these. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna start with this one, which is Business Over Pleasure. This is a collab between TLTG Reviews and the House of Zaharoff. I heard about the House of Zaharoff from a video that I was watching of TLTG Reviews, so that's why I'm gonna do his first. I'll go over briefly what I know about each one of these as I smell them as well. These have not been sprayed, so these will be my true first impressions. The box of this one is Business Over Pleasure, so it's made to look like a playing card. You've got George Zaharoff here, and then you've got Ross here. I think these boxes look really cool. Around the box, they have these designs on them as well, and a really nice like lifted plate. These are really nice boxes. On the inside, the bottle fits in snugly, and this is what the bottle looks like. It says TLTG Reviews, Zaharoff. Really, really nice blue metal cap. The back has the logo of the box, Zaharoff. I'm gonna spray it on my inner arm. Let it sit for a few seconds, and these caps do click into place really snug. So watching Ross talk about his own fragrance versus like what I sort of expected from Ross's fragrance were two different things. Ross likes like blue fragrances. I was expecting him to make something like that. However, I'm not looking at the notes as a first impression, but yeah, this is it's like a lavender and iris is what I'm smelling, and this really smells good. It's almost like the Prada L'Homme DNA, but then you like intensify it. I actually might have to wear that tomorrow. It's got a little sweetness to it as well, a little powderness. I like that. I'm gonna smell that, come back to that one and smell how it dries down. Next, we are gonna do Brass and Soul from Stay Fresh Productions. And this is the box, has music notes. I don't know if it correlates to a song, but I'm sure Justin Copeland, who's the face behind this channel, would have done something meaningful to him, for sure. Same style bottle. This one has a bronze cap. Brass and Soul, Stay Fresh Productions logo, and then on the side here it says Stay Fresh Productions X and Zaharoff. And then you have your batch code and stuff on the bottom. So he wanted this to smell like when you're performing on stage. I think he's a trumpet player, I could be wrong. But he wanted it to feel like the actual stage production of like all the way through. So the life of this cologne is how he feels as like a musician. So it opens up a little cold, the instrument's cold to your lips, and then it kind of dries down into you know, a much darker fragrance. So it'll be interesting to see what this one smells like. I'm gonna spray that one on the inner arm on this side. The opening on this is very interesting. It almost smells soapy and clean. But I get that what he was talking about, that sort of him going for the instruments being cold to the touch. Yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see how that dries down. This is mostly just like a fresh soapy smell. Really, really good. So yeah, we'll see how that dries down. And we've got the last one, Curly Scents, the Siren. That's her holding is Zaharoff. Looks like maybe a piece of gold or something with Zaharoff symbol on it. And then the outside of the box has these. Really, really cool. And the bottle for this one just says the Siren Eau de Parfum, has a gold cap, Curly Scents and Zaharoff, and then on the bottom you have your batch code and information. What I've heard about this one, let me see if I can get this light to come back on for a little bit. What I've heard about this one is that it smells sort of like Gucci Guilty Absolute, which I love. My wife does not like it, but I love it. Mixed with some other fragrance that I have not had the privilege to smell, but really, really dark liquid. I'm gonna spray it. I'm excited about this one. I'm gonna spray the inside of my wrist. Yeah, so I can pick up on the, like what people were saying, the Gucci Guilty Absolute, but this also smells like something else that I've smelled mixed with it, like Molinard Queer, which is their leather fragrance, but it also it smells like something else I've smelled. Amouage Lyric Man, it sort of has that smell to it as well. It's like Gucci Guilty Absolute mixed with Amouage Lyric Man, and this is really, really nice. I don't actually own a full bottle of Lyric Man. I just have a little decant, and I've been looking at getting a bottle. I might have to see how this actually smells first, like giving it a few wearings to see if I even need to buy it, but This is really nice. This is definitely the most like not safe fragrance to wear out of the bunch. Not everybody is gonna like that fragrance, but I love it. And these two are a little more mass appealing, with this one I think being the most mass appealing in my opinion. Not everyone likes iris fragrances either, but this is also really nice. So I'm gonna go back through and smell them. We've got TLTG reviews, business over pleasure. It's getting sort of a creamy smell to it as well. I'm gonna have to wear each one of these this week just to see how I like them. Stay Fresh, Brass and Soul. It still smells super soapy. I'm getting a little bit of like the dark side into the fragrance, but it's still mostly super soapy to me. That is right now the most like mass appealing. Like if you were gonna buy one of these and didn't know which one to buy, I think this one would probably be the one that you would want to go for like the safest one. And last, Siren. That one smells really, really good. This is definitely gonna be something to wear in the winter, fall, or like a date night or a night out. This is really nice. So yeah, I don't have any flaws with the initial smell, the initial packaging. It looks really good, it smells really good. I will be doing probably a full review of them after I wear them for a week or two and see how they perform and what they smell like over time. But in the initial review, all three of these are really, really good. And it's kind of hard to say which one is my favorite because they all smell completely different. They don't mesh in any way. They're all their own individual fragrances. Based on preferences, I'd probably just say the Siren is my favorite because I like that type of fragrance, but the other two are really solid as well, and I can't wait to wear them. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. We'll see you in the next one. And one more thing, just as I'm sitting here with all three of these fragrances on my arms, the Brass and Soul is like radiating off my skin. So it's gonna be super good for performance, I feel like. And if you want something that's gonna project out of those three, with all three of them on me right now, that one's the one that I'm still smelling even with my arm away from my face.